So we've got position. We talked just slightly about how we need to use footwork to get into position. So now we want to increase the challenge of that. So what we would do now is work on some tracking, but specifically to start, planned tracking. So what we're going to say is ball carrier has to come around the corner. He has to go wide, no cutbacks. Okay? And the goal is to allow our tackler to work on his body position, his tracking. So we want him to come up, right? Start taking away space, don't just move horizontally. So you're probably coming up diagonally. Stand on his inside hip, and if Declan comes around, stop there. And if I'm on his inside hip, what happens if he cuts back? And I got a weak shoulder, but it's still a shoulder. But if I over pursue and he cuts back, right, that's just too much for him. Okay, so we want to work on staying on that inside, coming through. What I want Dave to see finish in that position that we worked on in the first drill. Okay, so just get a wrap, get to the position. He's going to be like 50-60% speed. We don't need to drive.
No need to drive.
Yeah, no crossbody.
That's fine. That's perfect.
Okay. Well, what are you cheating for? Get back in the middle. What are you cheating for? Stay in the middle. Go. Good.
Yeah, no, like.
Good. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
No, that's good. You know, like.
Okay, there's lots of good stuff we can pull out of this drill, right? Are they coming out now that their feet are moving? They're starting to airplane, right? We can get those hands high and tight. Are they staying inside hip? What we'll see a lot is they really want to get horizontal and not get beat, but they give them all that space to build up momentum, prop them with a step, good split step, good. And the number one thing I usually pull out of this drill is, are they using their footwork so that they can get into that good position we started with, or are they starting to lunge outside of their base of support? Good. Then if we wanted to switch it, we would just say ball on the other side. Now we're working on the other shoulder. Right? And if you're tracking to the right, you're hitting with the right shoulder, tracking the left shoulder. Yeah, Joe. His hands are going to be high and tight as he's coming around, right deck, high and tight. Good footwork. Good. And ideally, we get to the point where they're taking away spine, they're taking away space, and get contact to that position that we want to see. And then we'll go on with that. Okay. Then when we want a bit more of a challenge, now let's add contact, right? And now they need to understand the concept that we're not just getting there, now we're getting there and driving through. So same thing, except now, what's that? So the bag is the ball? Oh,
Yeah, got us all fit.
so, right, everything's the same, but now we want to see split step, step through, 3 steps past contact. Okay, let's go. Stay inside. Good, we get those hands up, Loney. Go. Take away space.
See, we gotta get the dimes in.
Good, so Ben, you line is just back here, so right, you gotta get that step in tight, right? Good. Right, as they're moving, is their back angle staying good? Good. Are they getting some squeeze on? Okay, hold there. And then the last progression of this, again, to make it more dynamic, more game-like, is now we tell the bag, you can run out, but you can also cut back if you want. Right? So what I'd say to Ben, right? What I'd say to Ben is, now that he's allowed to cut back, do you still want to attack on that inside hip? Okay, technique, yeah, but do you still want to stay on his inside hip as you're tracking? Or do you want to go wider this time? Yeah, why? Yeah, take away one option, right? Tell him, you can't come here, go there, go there, go there, go there. Tackle or sideline, right? So don't let him have a cutback.
Rahal's got the quick feet. Colorful boots.
Over pursuit. Little patience on the inside.
Rahal.
Patience, only patience. Good angle.
I got you.
Patient, Jamie. Patient, Jamie. That'll work. That's okay. Patient on the inside hip. You're still looking at the double foot launch, right?